Good morning, guys. Welcome to Earth Mining at Home Worldwide. And now we will have a simple tutorial regarding the moving average. So again, this is 101 trading tips. Any trading tips related to stocks, to crypto, and forex. So right now, I will discuss to you about the indicator, what we call a moving average. So moving average, if you can see on my chart, this is the line that you can see here uh, near the price action. So what is this moving average? Actually, this is the average of the specific period that you want to analyze. So for example, I have a moving average 200, the white line. So it means that this is the average of the 200 candles on this chart, which represented by the white line. So later on, we have the moving average 100, the red one. So it means that 100 candles has been averaged and represented by the red line. So this is the moving average, and it works as a dynamic and support and resistance. But first of all, I just want to discuss to you the details or the types of moving average. We have the simple moving average and exponential moving average. Both are moving average, but there is a slight difference. Why? Simple moving average is a form by computing the average price of security over a specific number of period, while the exponential moving average is reduced log by applying more weight to recent prices. So the weighting applied for most recent price depend on the number period in the moving average. So technically speaking, they are both moving average. The only thing is exponential moving average is a little bit faster. But for most trader, they just use either of the two, because the important is the line that represented by this is averaging the candles. Only the EMA is a little bit faster. But please take note that the moving average smooth the price data to form a trend following indicator. They do not predict, the price action. Remember, this is part of a lagging indicator. Lagging indicator means they are just giving you the data of what the price is moving up or down. So rather than define the current direction, though they lag due to being based on the past price. So this is past, based on the past price, the recent prices. Remember, it's averaging the specific period. So despite this, moving average help, and smooth the price action, through the help of other technical indicators. So if you have like this one, the RSI, and you have the MACD, when you are analyzing the moving average, it will help you. So let's do a simple explanation for the beginners. So the moving average work actually as a dynamic support and resistance. So I'll give you one example for this one. We will now remove the drawings, the text that I made. And we'll do analyzation and analytic and technical analysis on Bitcoin and USDT in Binance. We'll just move here. This is much better. This one. So Bitcoin and Tether US Binance in 2 hours. So please take note that the moving average, the main purpose of that is this is working as a dynamic support and resistance. So dynamic means it's change from time to time, but it's work as a support and resistance. So whenever the moving average is below the price action, like this one, it works as a support. okay, as a support. So for those who doesn't know the support and resistance, this is the one of the basic in technical analysis. Okay, so right now this work as a support. So just to make a simple explanation for all the newbies, support and resistance, the price action is normally bouncing up and down, and the support become the floor and the resistance become the ceiling. So normally whenever the price action is going up and down, it bounce in the support or the ceiling or the floor. Sorry, support is the floor and the resistance is the ceiling. So that is a simple explanation. But right now we are more focused on the moving average. So once you see that most of the moving average is below the price action, becomes a support, and you can see that the price is going up. Okay, once you see that the price action, okay, or the moving average, okay, will go on this one. Okay, this is a good example. Once you see that the moving average is above the price action and work as a resistance, okay, so right now this is now a resistance, the ceiling. Okay, you can see the price action or the price of Bitcoin is going down. So that's the normal thing that people are seeing or using. The traders are using the moving average. So it helps you to identify what is the trend right now. So I'll show you one graph that will help you, and primarily the strongest among all the indicator that using by, or the moving average using by the traders, are the MA200. So the white line, the MA200 acts as a strong resistance or strong support, okay, in the price action. So, but by the way, maybe you can ask, I'm using a trading view. This is a chart tool. I discussed it on my previous video, and you can use the 5MA. So you can just search moving average. We have a lot of moving average here. You can do the EMA, whatever you like, but normally I'm just using the 5MA. Okay, the 5MA by Inlander, or you can just type MA. We have also the normal. This one is not really, I'm not recommending that much, okay, because this is only 1MA. So we have the 3MA and the 5MA. Normally I'm using the 5MA. So okay, so right now, if for all the newbies, just click the indicators and strategies here and use the 5MA. You can use also the 4MA. So for example, we'll go now for the purpose of this video, I'll go now here. I have now the 5MA, and normally I'm changing all the color, and the MA5 will be the 200. So it is 200. I'm not using 150. Normally I'm using the forex by the book, which normally most traders use also in forex, and I use 20 or 21, whatever you wish. And the MA9, which I discussed in the scalping video, I normally use it. So you can change the color of which preference, and normally I'm using the white one. Okay, and as the MA200, you can see 200. The orange, normally I change the 100 to red, and the green one is the MA50. Okay, and this is my blue, whatever you want, and this is my orange or yellow. Okay, so this is now my moving average. So it helped me actually to determine what will I do. So for example, I see more, this is now on the technical analysis side. I can see that the moving average mostly are now above, or all are at above. Normally I will look for a short position. This is the time in selling if I'm using a derivatives platform or with leverage like Binance Future or Bing Bong. So I will look more on the sell position. Once it is above, okay, the price action is above and that's moving average work as a support. Normally I'm looking for a buy position, long position. Okay, so with the use of other indicator, I can look of what is the trend right now. So I'll give you one picture. So normally when I do technical analysis, I'll check, okay, what is the scenario of the market right now? Are we in the accumulation period? Are we in advancing period? Are we in distribution period? Or are we on declining period? So that's the one that I have to check, and primarily the 200 MA moving average. You can use EMA if you want to use EMA. There is a slight difference, but it's almost the same. It is the average of the 200. Okay, average of the 200 candles for that. So aside from that, okay, you have to look. So I hope this is clear, the 4 market pays that every trader should know. So normally, okay, if I'm looking also on the daytime period, you can see as well the trend now of the market. Okay, so for example, this one, okay, you can see now the Bitcoin. If you will analyze it, we are on consolidating period. Okay, so if we go back to the picture that I sent to you, or I'll show to you a while ago, we can be in distribution or accumulation. We don't know yet because we are just analyzing through this one. But if you can see, we are in a bull run since October 2020 in Bitcoin. But probably it may go down before it go up. It's a part of retracement of most trader. As of now, most trader doesn't see, even me, that it will go down so much, the Bitcoin. So how can I notice it, or how can I analyze it? This is with the help of the moving average itself. So we'll go for the full history of Bitcoin. Okay, just to see in the history of Bitcoin. Okay, we'll go for 2 days. As you can see here. Okay, so if you know the pattern, there is a rising moment here of Bitcoin. But with the help of the moving average, if you can see, you can now know the trend where we are. So here the moving average work as a support and the price of Bitcoin goes up. But here you can see the noise of the moving average, and like a traffic one. So now on this scenario, the moving average move like in a raging position or in consolidating position. Okay, so that's the normal use of the moving average to analyze. You can check the market pace, know if it is going up, the price, and possible to go down. So normally, okay, by the book, we have also what we call a crossover. Crossover, or what we call a golden cross. Okay, a golden cross. Okay, and a death cross. What is this, sir? Okay, but take note, this is only a signal. This is not absolute. Meaning, if you see this one, it doesn't mean that the price will totally go down or go up. So golden cross is, if you see, we'll go now to the normal Bitcoin. Okay, or 1 hour better. Okay, as you can see, by the book we have this one. I'll show you. Okay, when the 200 MA and the 50 MA. You can see from below the 50 MA crossover to 200 MA, it is golden cross, and primarily the price will go up. You see this? Okay, we'll show you another golden cross. We can check with this one. Okay, so 150, but normally I suggest, okay, that is by the book. Okay, one golden cross and another here. Okay, okay, here. Okay, but we have also, you can use also, and it is a little bit earlier. What I suggest is not 50, okay, not 50 and 200, but 50 and 100. So that is my green and red one. It is more earlier normally. Okay, so that is the golden cross. What happened when there is a golden cross for the newbie? The price goes up. That is not absolute. Okay, it is just a signal, and you can use other indicator to make sure that the price will go down or go up. Okay, and the dead cross is the other way around. Okay, so we are using the 50 and 100. Okay, if you can see here, there is a late if we will follow by the book, the 100, the 50 or the 50 and 200, it's a late a little bit. So normally I suggest the 50 and 100. Okay, so this is a dead cross of 50 and 100, and what happened to the price? It goes down. Okay, but you can see the market in the indecisive, still undecisive. The traffic, there is a still consolidation. So normally some traders will just do a scalping but not a swing trade on this kind of market. Okay, so for a summary, okay, for everyone, you can use the moving average as a dynamic support and resistance. Whenever it is below the price action, the price goes up. Whenever it is below, okay, or above, no, the price action is below and above the price, the moving average, the price goes down. So this is time to sell, most time to sell, and this is time to buy. Okay, and one more thing, the crossover. Okay, it will help you also to analyze that when there is a crossover, 70-80% the price, this is the dead cross, the price will go down. And for the golden cross, whenever there is a golden cross of the 50, okay, and 100, okay, normally the price will goes up. Okay, and also remember, with this scenario, we can see now the market pace through the moving average 200 for that one. Then one more thing before I forgot, okay, what is the use of the 50, the 100 and the 200? This is the first line of support. The 50 is the first line of support, and if it's break, the second line of support or resistance will be 100, and the solid line of support or resistance will be the white one. Okay, whenever it touches this scenario, you can see, okay, normally the first one to be touched by the price action is my MA20. So this is my golden touch. If you will see now, see here, my first touch and first line of support is the 20. My first line of resistance is 20. So on and so forth. So if it is break in the 20, next will be the 50. The next will be the 100 in the solid and strong one, and this will change the market pace, or the direction is the 200. Okay, so you can use it and analyze it normally uh, to help you the MA, the moving average, as a dynamic support and resistance. I hope this is clear for you. So again, for the summary, dynamic support and resistance, the crossover, the when to buy and to sell, and you will know the market pace. So that is the use of the moving average. I hope this is clear. If you have any question, just type in the comment, and please don't forget to subscribe in my channel. So click the bell button, so whenever there is a new video in Earn Money at Home, not only in trading but the possible earnings online or at home, uh, we will update you. So thank you again for watching, and be a subscriber here in Earn Money at Home Worldwide.